Today we have a very interesting story from a guy who first was able to reboot and fix himself, but then he fell back to his old habits. But then he rebooted one more time and saw a lot of amazing benefits. And you want to make sure to stay with me all the way to the end here, because in the second half he will also share some NoFap advice for you all. Okay, so let today's success story begin. Quote, so last year around the same time I got to 90 days and honestly thought to myself, I'm cured, time to have sex. Well, not only did I pursue hookup apps, I began watching porn again and fell back right into my old habits. This time I see NoFap as more of a lifestyle practice, and while I may still count days, I'm not as attached to them when I know I made a lifelong change. Unquote. Okay, so here I just quickly want to jump in and say that this is a pretty common phenomenon. While there is nothing wrong with real sex in real life, we still have to be mindful of what our intention behind it is and a bit careful so we don't start trading one addiction for another. And also we can see where the intention is coming from sometimes if we fall back into our old habits. Okay, so if it wasn't clear to you all, he has now then reached 90 days a second time around, and here comes his benefits. Quote, the changes themselves definitely noticeable. Number 1, a clearer head and a deeper voice. I went back to some old voice memos of my phone and I was shocked to hear more bass. While I wasn't concerned about my voice, it's a great benefit and I go through my days far more focused than usual. The word actually looks clearer and brighter. Number 2, I've gotten great at reframing my thought. There have been really challenging days where I felt like I was struggling to keep going. Learning how to acknowledge the urge, redirect my thought, and then allow the sensation to pass has been really powerful. Number 3, my skin is glowing. I eat a very clean diet with a lot of water, but I was doing many of the same things before NoFap and didn't notice the same glow then. Number 4, energy is much improved. Again, I take care of my body in other ways, but my body does feel very balanced, even on days where my sleep and diet fall by the wayside. Now that I'm not fapping and throwing my testosterone levels out of whack, I just feel more confident. Number 5, I also have been getting asked out a lot lately. The confidence appears to have had an effect on people. Although I haven't taken any of those offers, I've never been approached this much in my life. Now for the advice. Number 1, finding your why. My first go around, I didn't have a strong reason for starting. I did it to get to day 90 and then jumped ship. Having a true purpose and a vision for my life and my body keeps me going. Whenever I'm unsure, I revisit the reasons for taking this journey. It's a strategy I've applied to other areas of my life as well. Once you truly and deeply decide to do this, nothing can stop you. Number 2, sleep. I had 1 or 2 nights on NoFap where I slept less than 4 hours. These were absolute hell in terms of PMO. It was so crazy tempting to fall back into the PMO habits then, not to mention the temptation for bad food. Number 3, get rid of the processed food crap. I definitely wouldn't recommend making all these changes at once, but your diet's really important to consider. Just like porn, processed food is designed to get you hooked. When you got good fuel, you'll feel a whole lot better. Number 4, read Think and Grow Rich. Last summer I read this and it all clicked. The chapter on sexual transmutation blew my mind. I've gotten so much more writing and work done by channeling my sexual energy. Number 5, scroll less. Media is taking over our lives. Netflix, Twitter, Instagram, and it goes on and on and on. I still use these platforms, but very carefully. It's easy to find a triggering image and then go down the rabbit hole. if you feel stuck or hopeless or maybe struggle with it, I get that. The game changer for me was developing a clear vision of the person I want to be and then working towards that every single day. Unquote. Okay, so there ends today's story. I really like this guy's story because he said so many wise things there. I'm not even going to repeat them all, but instead I think you should watch it one more time and really take it in. But one thing I just cannot stay away from commenting on is the last sentence here. Quote, the game changer for me was developing a clear vision of the person I want to be and then working towards that every single day. Unquote. Yes, I really wish everyone should understand how powerful that one is. And this is exactly the identity thing I have been talking about so many times in my videos before. I would also like to comment on the deeper voice thing because I know exactly how that happens, but I don't want to hijack his story here, so I don't want to talk more about that now. So I'll save that one to a future video, so consider subscribing for that. But above all, make sure to subscribe for more of these success stories, because I will try to post a new one every single week going forward. And also, if you struggle to stay away from all those nasty websites, then take a look at the video you can see on the screen right here. As over there, I share something that took me from 7 years of relapsing to being over 5 years free right now. Just click on it right now and you'll see exactly what I mean.